everybody, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Last time, Alfred and his friends were trying to look for the Lord somewhere in the forest, and they ended up having a wild goose chase, and after they returned back to the ruined city, the town, Deadeye announced that they captured the Lord and they were about to give her the final punishment, and well, they were about to burn her alive, but at that moment I started to notice the astral energy was coming out of Deadeye and the other demons, and before anything else could happen, Deadeye and everybody else, they died by turning into a hollow liquid. It's because they unknowingly ate a lot of food that caused people to turn into hollows. And after that, the Lord, she was all laughing, and sure, he is a evil woman, and I don't know what's gonna happen next after that anime cutscene, so let's go play.
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
The massacre.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana?
You're the witch.
Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
Yeah, why?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you?
Don't do it, Winnow, don't.
Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. And well, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people!
Oh no, I think she killed Law. Oh, she missed.
Is your little show quite finished?
You...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor.
What's going on? What she's doing now? Oh no, I see it.
Rearranging my media to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Ma, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's go fight the Sigurd force.
I'll be saving this one. Glacial Spear.
Aim for the roof.
Ah!
It's over. Here I come.
Here I go.
You're finished. It's too much. Radiant light.
Sleep now.
Force of regeneration. Regeneration. Allow me to help you.
Photon pack.
It's on.
More where that came from. Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
You picked the wrong fight. Soaring blast.
Now, not in your dreams.
In a bind.
Here's a healing.
Come on. Ow! Oh no, I'm gonna die already.
More where that came from.
Begin.
Here's a Arctic waterfall.
Stardust.
Field.
Mirabella.
I'll be saving this one.
I'm
The
grateful.
waters of creation. Blah, blah, blah. Reload. Well, this one's mine.
I'll grind you into dust.
Here's a healing arc.
Pieces.
Field.
Elusive deity. This one's all mine. Soaring blast. Not today. Tornado drive.
Come on, come on, come on.
Lightning condense.
Double demon fang.
Thunderblade.
Blew away.
Ah! Oh man, I better get away. Okay. Looks like Shion is gonna be a little too busy, so.
Tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first. Take this!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Begin! Blew away! Does it hurt? Elusive deity! Dragon swarm! Soaring blast! You're finished!
Bronze and red. Photon. I never fit.
Ah! Oh no.
Healing circle. Lightning condense.
And I died.
Make it in time.
Radiant light.
Force of regeneration!
Arctic waterfall. Here. Water. More resistance to the water.
Dragon swarm!
Here goes. Will this help? More with that
Here I come! Seismic
now. Healing circle. More for the
Can't get out of this!
Here goes.
Now you see what I can do!
More where that came from. Far enough. Raging cascade.
Blew away! Hitting
Not
cloud
on
driver!
my watch.
Raining slash! Resonate with the earth! You're
Raging
mine!
storm.
You're finished!
Annihilation.
Here I come!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
Shine! Radiant light! Lunar Rondo! Regeneration! Regenerate!
Here's
It's
another.
on!
Your
Lunar Rondo!
Mega ray. Razor cycle.
Not today!
Tunnel.
You're mine!
Astrolabe.
Lunar Rondo!
Where are you going? Raging cascade.
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc. Grenade. I'll be saving this one.
Dragon swarm!
Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning.
Blow away!
Glacial spear.
Be still!
Scented swirl.
Lightning strike! Lunar Rondo! Double leap! In an instant! Impact block!
Okay, so I need a few more hits.
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do. Stay focused. I can handle it.
Oh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Lunar Rondo!
Thunder field.
Now you see what I can do! All mine. Can't get out of this.
Here, let me help.
Not today.
First aid!
I owe you one. I'm not throwing you into dust.
Raging
Let's
cascade!
see what shows you.
Reload! Blah, 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 now! Seal! Healing circle! Denied! I'll be saving someone!
I owe you one.
Flame! Reload! Raging storm! More without
And more than enough.
Okay, I'm gonna need more CP. Let's see, do I have enough? Oh, okay.
For now. Time to let it rip. There. Ready and ready. Begin. Double demon fang. Catapult. Dragon swarm. Seismic rock. Double demon fang.
One more! Raging
Dragon
cascade!
elusive deity.
Nah, come on.
Double demon fang. Tornado drive. Lunarongo.
Where are you going?
Resonate with the earth. Now you see what I can do. This isn't looking good.
Raging storm!
Oh, move back.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Arc sealed! Searing not on my watch!
Resonate with the earth to me. No further.
Lightning orb! Healing
Resonate with the
circle!
earth. Lunarongo.
Purge malevolence!
I'm in your debt.
Searing flame! In here!
Lunarongo.
More for the stockpile!
Catapult.
Here's a healing
Here I
orb!
come. Test it. It's over. Stop.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Lightning
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Deny!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Here! More for the stockpile! Here, let me help!
Take it.
Craft egg!
Begin.
Take
Stardust.
one more!
Engulfs you. Lunarongo.
Downfall!
It's on. Burn in hell.
I'm all stuffed up! This one's mine! Purge malevolence! I never miss! Waterfall!
You're mine.
Freeze!
It's over.
Here I go! Dance in the wind!
Mirage.
Here comes!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Not in your dreams! Wind after
Try harder.
Downfall!
No further.
Here!
Lunarongo.
One more! Purge malevolence! Glacier spear! Here's the heat!
Okay, I better add a little more CP. Let's see.
Take this. Dance on the way. No. Can't end here. Forgive me. This is my fault. Elusive deity.
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Elusive deity.
Eating power now.
Lunarongo.
Annihilate now.
It's over.
One after
Lunarongo. You're mine. You're mine.
Annihilation.
It's over.
Sleep now.
Lunarongo.
I'm out of ammo.
Forgive me. Stay away from my friend.
Uh-oh.
Not on my watch.
Uh-oh.
This one's all mine.
Here's a
Hoy, but hoy, but hoy, but hoy.
I owe you one.
Karen. I'm all
Burn.
Annihilation.
You're mine. Catapult.
Burning strike. Here's a ready to go.
Stardust. Can you take it? Lunarongo. Elusive deity. It's over. Hitting pile driver.
Lightning raging cascade.
Try harder. Elusive deity.
Here.
Hitting pile driver. Won't save you.
Far enough.
Okay, I'm not gonna go waste the PhD, so let's see. Better go give myself more health. Now, finish him!
Take this. Take this. Mirage. Resonate with the earth. Raining cat. Elusive deity. Dragon swarm. Thank you. I'm ready. Kisara. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Yes, we did it! Now, to take care of that evil lord.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidra got away.
Ah.
Are you... What the hell happened here? Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back.
What happened here? Where is everybody?
They're
ALMEIDA's
dead.
handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
Pure evil person?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but ALMEIDA makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten ALMEIDA, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
Yeah, good questions.
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
ALMEIDA's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that ALMEIDA has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight ALMEIDA without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
Okay, I just unlock a new title. Okay, looks like I have enough. Okay.
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
I know, I noticed it
It's patently
too.
clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah, there's no way she's getting away with this.
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah.
And I hope Winner is okay. I mean, I did not know that Wind Lord killed off her parents. Oh man, this is like so sad. Ooh, another cutscene.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Probably.
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
No, you're a friend.
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Okay, before I continue on with the main mission, let me go give the librarian some books.
Why?
Taming Water, a movie title if I ever heard one. It shakes me to the core, fills my heart with tears. Says drama, says Delure. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish.
Whoa!
I can't turn my eyes away.
Watch it.
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in.
Hey.
Ugh. I'll be taking that book now. I'll bring you more if you're lucky. But I haven't got to the end yet.
Oh?
My word! This Tom Lee lives up the radiant light of this title. With every page it glows more brightly. How joyous it must feel to have someone read you. But I need you to calm down, okay? Otherwise I can't see what's inside of you. Is it just me, or is she talking to that book? Maybe she's having some hallucination you only get from enjoying the book so much.
No way.
You mean she's addicted to reading? That explains it. Never trust a bookworm.
Hey.
Don't lump me with that woman. Books are so wonderful for their ability to teleport people to their brand new worlds. What you see when reading them is nothing to be afraid of. Trust me, darlings. Okay, looks like I'm gonna need more books.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out the woods. Maybe the docks is right here.
It's on! Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Skill reflexes will not serve you well here.
Ready and ready! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm not done! Double demon fang! Not a chance! You're finished!
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
Tempest,
away.
hope this works.
Double demon fang!
Here! I'm out of ammo. Dance in the wind!
Ready, flash!
Review performance.
Strike! Here I come! Double demon fang! Strike! Catapult! Ready, flash! Blow away! I'm ready! Double demon fang! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Everyone hanging in there?
What's this thing?
Hi, Hoodle! Lightning condemned!
Double demon fang!
Leave the agile ones to me.
I'm not done! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Here's your purse, Arctic!
In a bind?
No escape! Blow away! Double demon fang! Ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There! Do it! Lightning
Blow
orb!
away!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
There's an owl nearby. No, wait, I'm a little far. Let me just go back. Ah, there you are.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Yeah, I'll go check in a little while. Right now, I need to go look for that witch. Uh-oh.
Hi, Hoodle!
Raining slash!
Can you take it?
I'm not! Blow away!
Where are you going?
Raining slash!
I'm trying to keep astral energy!
Say no more!
Shine!
Glacial spear!
Let me free you! Leave the ensnaring to me.
Double demon fang! We did it!
Thank you!
Double demon fang!
Annihilate! Tidal wave!
This one's all mine! I'm ready! Dragon swarm!
Don't get complacent.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Nothing here.
I It got fired.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
It's over. All yours. You're mine. Take this. You're finished. Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclops! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Come on. Ah, there you go. No, that's not the dock, that's a pond. So I'm guessing I need to go this way.
We should be able to cook here.
Yeah, and let me go make sure that I'm prepared for what's gonna happen next.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Okay, looks like I'm in the right track. Let's see. Okay, I go this way.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about ALMEIDA. What's this thing?
Nah, I ain't gonna waste a little too much time. I should go over there and...
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
Okay, since there's nothing else for me to do, let's go after that lord.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Huh. I guess I could do whatever I need to do.
You can take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Law.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
I bet he would.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidria. Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her?
You made it harder
I feel
for
like
her.
such a screw up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Okay, what about you?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidria do something like that?
Cause she's crazy?
Time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Yep.
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan, there is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Uh-oh, you don't feel so good. Are you getting seasick?
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective. from being
Yeah,
on
it's
the side of the
biased.
oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know.
No
that
one
I'd say
else?
Spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Well, while Casella is getting sick from the seasickness, I'm gonna go check on Win now. Well now, are you feeling okay?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about ALMEIDA, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive ALMEIDA. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to ALMEIDA when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay?
Yeah, don't be
You still have
reckless.
time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Feels lonely? Sad? Okay, and finally, I'm gonna go talk to Sion.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for ALMEIDA's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with
Whoa,
natural
nice
wonders.
view.
The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
Nothing the party separates.
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Whoa! Oh yeah. She's starting to get used to touching Alphen. And
No.
I think they're gonna be lovers.
Never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can...
And you could get rid of the thorns.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Yeah, let me go ask him if the floating castle's nearby. The ship has a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop out, now's the time. Yeah, let's take a rest.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Whoa! That ship
That's
is
the ship.
big.
She's huge. Law,
Go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Then the
Not much I
Piker.
can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Yeah, probably. Okay, easy. Easy does it. Says, park the boat real carefully and slowly.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Oh no, she has another Seagate.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
I wonder what kind of Seagate she has. It looks kind of like a sea serpent. Or a Hydra. It better not be a Hydra.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find ALMEIDA.
Okay, there's some force fields, so I have to go find a switch. And I better beware of the guards and the Seagates. Okay, members who have left have returned to your party.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah, the biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think ALMEIDA plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, another cutscene.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half.
Then you probably give us your memories
Then
back.
again, the idea
Maybe.
of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay, right now I need to walk to this area, but there might be some enemies I need to fight, so gotta be careful.
Gotta break through! Engaging!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Double demon fang!
Catapult! Radiant Storm!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Well, before I move on, I'm gonna go stop and take a break, so in the next episode, I'm probably gonna go take down that witch who killed off Reno's parents. So, until next time, to this anime game, Otaku 95. Bye!